You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. Shout out to my sponsor, St. Ives Blunts. Make sure to get you one of those. I got Texas in the building, man. I got Liyah Chanel in the studio. How you doing?
What up, guys? How y'all doing?
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I told you it was my birthday yesterday, so I'm just recouping, but I'm happy to be doing this with you, and thank you for taking the time out to talk to me today.
Thank you for having me.
Nah, for sure. Just to start off, it's a hot topic. I gotta ask you, how do you feel about everything that's been going on with the protests, the police brutality? How you feel about all that?
Man, honestly, it's a lot. It's been a lot to look and to sit back and observe and to see how things are going today is crazy. But I really kind of like stay away from politics. I'm not really a political person, but I be watching.
Yeah, no, I feel you for sure. How do you feel about the coronavirus?
See, I don't do that. I stay away from that too. I do my quarantine. I go where I have to go. But other than that, I'm home.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I feel like that's why I kind of been I haven't been home in a while because my parents is for sure high risk too. So you got to do our best to be safe. How has it been affecting you as an artist though? Like, you feel like it slowed you down any?
It honestly, yeah, it slowed me down a bit. I've had to cancel shows. I've had to postpone interviews. I traveled back and forth from Texas to LA to work with some people down there, and so recently I really haven't been able to do that. So it's been kind of taking a toll a little bit. But I gotta keep doing what I can. Posting, making sure I get out there, still doing my business.
No, tough. So tell me, how did you grow up? Were your parents around? How was that?
Yeah, I grew up luckily, thankfully, and blessed. I have both my parents in my life. I always had Odessa, Texas, born and raised. I've been here since birth, and I grew up good. So
yeah, that's what's up. Tell me though, what was it like growing up in Texas though?
Man, well, where I'm from, it's kind of tough, especially because I come from a smaller place where it's kind of harder to be seen and noticed.
Right.
You don't really have a lot of resources, but I love Texas. I love my state. I love my cities. It's good.
It's all my family from my grandmother's side is from Texas, so like Texas has like a special place in my heart too.
I love Texas.
When did you first start getting into music?
I would say I was about 15, 16 when I first actually started getting into music. I just started, writing down lines, listening to songs, trying to figure out how to come up with words, melodies. So it was about 15, 16 that I actually got into music.
And what was it that like made you want to get into it?
It was kind of like going through tough times, I used music a lot to kind of get over things that I was going through. And so I wanted to be able to help people the same way that music was helping me. And so that's what I've been doing, trying to reach people, trying to like get words out there that people can't say themselves.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. What artists did you grow up listening to?
Ooh, let's see, I'm a 2000s baby, so I grew up like, Liyah, Chris Brown, Usher. I grew up with like a lot of R&B artists in my life, but I liked hip hop. I liked rap.
No, times. How would you describe your sound?
I'm kind of like, that's hard. That's kind of hard because right now I'm kind of like, as an artist, I'm trying to find, like work with different things, work with different sounds.
Yeah.
I would say though, honestly, probably like if I was to give off vibes, it'd be like Cash Page, Travis Scott kind of vibes. I'm all like astronomical. Like my music I got some good stuff in the vault.
Hell yeah. Now, I was listening to some music before the interview. I was like, oh, this is fire. So tell me though, do you ever feel pressure as an artist? Like, like right now it's super, like a lot of people aren't dropping music because they can't do anything like as far as performing. Like, do you feel pressure right now, like to drop more music or maybe to chill out because you can't perform the music,
No, I feel like pressure is definitely higher than it's ever been because right now is the time to take advantage, because everybody is at home. Everybody is on their phones, so they're going, looking at new music, trying to find new artists to listen to. So definitely right now, there's a lot of pressure. So you got to work harder now than you ever have.
Nah, for sure. You're right. What is your process like for selecting beats and working on lyrics for your songs?
It really just like, all types of vibes. Like I'll go into the studio, point blank, nothing. And then I'll just have my producer, start playing. And then it really all depends on mood too, like how I feel in the day.
Yeah.
I really that's how I rap about.
Your producers come in and they make the beat from scratch right there for you?
Yep, I luckily, I've been able to work with a lot of producers, and one of my main producers, his name is Plattis. He's out of actually where I'm from, but he signed to Internet Money.
Yeah.
He'll come in, like we've known each other for so long. He'll come in and I'll start humming, and he'll be like, okay, he'll go to the keyboard. I'm like, oh snaps! I'll start laying some bars. Like, oh, we got some. It's really all vibes.
That's tight as hell. As far as the new music, tell me what you got out right now. What can the people expect coming soon? Like,
yes, oh man. So I just dropped my new single, Chasing Blues. That's out on all platforms, produced by Clayton Williams. He comes from Empire everywhere. The video is also on YouTube. You can go stream that. Every 29th, I will be dropping a new video. So
really?
This month, I will actually have a new song that I'll be dropping also. Yes. So you can expect a lot of new music in the next few months, a lot of videos. I got a lot of stuff dropping for people.
Hell yeah. The new music is everywhere. People can go find that everywhere.
Yeah, I got it on Apple Music. You can go to iTunes, Spotify. I even have it on like Deezer, Google Play. It's
go
out
get
on all
the record now, man. If you're watching this, go get the record now. And you dropping a video on the 29th of every month.
Yep, that's how we doing
Why
it.
the 29th?
It's 29th is like the number itself is kind of like a lucky number for me.
Okay.
So I just chose that date.
Okay, no, I like that a lot. And are you like geared up to drop a project by the end of the year or anything?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. I actually, Out of This World will be the project title. I'm looking to drop that. Yeah, I'm looking to drop that at the end of this year. Oh man, I want to start a whole new era with this album, whole new thing.
No, I like that. I like that name for sure. Like, what was the mindset? Is the project done? Before I ask this question,
the project is not done. Okay. No, honestly, it's probably nowhere near done with all the ideas that I have, but it's gonna be breathtaking.
No, I can't wait to hear it. I'm sure the people can too. I know you're gonna work real hard on it for sure.
Yeah, blood, sweat, and tears behind this music.
What is a perfect day for you?
Perfect day probably be, waking up, getting ready, going to the studio, meeting new people. I like to go eat. That's my flaw. I like to eat,
Yeah.
But a perfect day is really just chilling, kicking back, listening to music, creating new ideas, meeting new people. That's like the perfect day.
Not for sure.
I like to chill. I'm a chill person.
How important do you think, like, as an artist, it is to network?
Very important. That's the base of everything is networking. If you don't network, you're gonna be stuck. Like there's no going forward without networking.
Yeah.
That has to be done.
All times. I think networking is super important. It's even something I have had like to be more accustomed to doing because like where I'm from, people just to go up and talk to random people. I feel like since I started living in LA, it's kind of like becoming the normal now. Like I went out the other last week and a guy literally randomly walked up to me like, "What do you do?" And I was like what? I don't. Where I'm from, nobody would ever do that.
We don't do that.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy, but I guess I said, imagine if you did that to everybody that you saw, and how many connections you might have gained from just putting yourself out there.
Yeah. It can do so much for you just by spreading your name out there, just by networking, by meeting new people, by finding new ways to get yourself out there. Like that's definitely important.
Nah, for sure. What are your hobbies outside of music?
I've been playing basketball since I was like little. So, sports. Yeah, on hoop. I'm a hooper. Soccer, I do soccer.
That's tight. Are
Yeah,
you good?
am I good? That's another question. No, basketball, yeah, I'm pretty good now. Soccer, ooh, practice makes perfect.
Do you believe in aliens or ghosts?
Yeah, both.
Both?
Both. Definitely, yes, both.
Why both? Why both?
Well, because, all right, think about it. Aliens, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, we've been to like this much of space. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just like the ocean. So you can't tell me they're not out there somewhere. Ghosts, same thing. Like ghosts, kind of like my belief in ghosts. To me, it's kind of like spiritually too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like if you believe in heaven or hell, then you believe in between. I believe in both. But
Nah,
do I want to see them?
nah. I don't want to see him either.
I want to believe they exist though.
Yeah. How do you handle people per se, that didn't support you at first and they see you starting to have success and now they want to be in your life?
Man, in my head, it's like you got to know yourself. Like I know who's been there since the beginning.
Right.
And me, I can kind of read people like, bruh, if you, in the beginning of my music, if you were telling me like, bro, I don't know, like, you sure you want to do this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, and then you see me coming up and you want to come back. To me, it's just like, bro, you wasn't even there when I didn't even know how to write a full song. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to be here when the money start rolling in. Yeah, that's something my mom made sure like is stuck in my head. Like if they wasn't there in the beginning, bro, do not let them eat at your table.
Nah, for sure. I feel like that's how it be. People be giving me different perspective on it. Some people be like, nah, they let them come back. And I feel like if you was like untrustworthy as well as all that,
Yeah,
I don't want you around me. I don't care. I don't
exactly.
care if you had to change your heart or not.
Exactly, because you really just got to pay attention to the way people move around you.
Nah, for sure. Definitely. I like to ask this question to everyone I interview. If you could pick yourself to be any animal in the world, what would it be and why?
What would it be? Ooh, you know what? Okay, I probably have to be a lion.
Okay.
A lion, because I'm a Leo. I was born in
Oh,
August.
for real? That's tight. Leo.
Yeah, I'm a Leo, so I was born in August, and I love lions, so it'd be a lion for sure.
All right. I rock with the lion. I rock with the lion. What advice can you give to independent artists?
Do your work. Do not give up. It's gonna get hard, believe me. You're gonna want to give up so many times because you feel like you're not going somewhere, because you're gonna look at other artists' life and be like, why am I not there yet? Do not do that.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself and push yourself, and I promise you, you will start seeing progress. You just gotta keep going.
Nah, I completely agree with that. You got to push through the tough times for sure. Uh, in this new era of music, we see a lot of people doing stuff for like clout chasing purposes,
Mm-hmm.
outrageous things to get attention. How do you stay out of that, or do you get into it? Like, what do you do?
I am not a clout chaser. I do not get that. Me, honestly, like the problem my dad is having is that I don't be on social media enough. Like clout chasing is definitely no, hell no. I'm not a drama person.
Nah, for sure.
I
I
be
think I,
seeing it though.
now I think things go a little smoother when you stay out the drama.
Yeah, you
um,
stay out of it, man. You
yeah.
good? Don't put yourself in that.
Do you look at comments to see what people say about you?
Not really, because I know that there's gonna be people that like my music. There's gonna be people that don't like my music. There's
Yeah,
gonna be people that like my videos. People that don't like my videos.
yeah,
I feel like when you go and you read those comments, you kind of you're like messing with your own head. Like I don't want to see that negativity. Because why would I worry about 3 negative comments when I got 600 other people telling me they love my music? So it's like don't even waste your time on negativity like that.
nah, for sure. What is something that most people don't know about you?
I know most people don't know. All right. I have 5 sisters and 1 brother.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
So 7 kids.
And I'm half German.
Half German. Wow. That's tight. How is it having how is it having that many brothers and sisters?
You ever seen The Loud House? It's a little cartoon for kids. It's got like 12 siblings up in there that just loud and just crazy. That's how it is. Definitely an adventure, I'll tell you that.
I have like a half brother and a half sister, but they didn't like live with me when I was growing up. But I always wished that I had like at least one brother and sister who like lived in the house with me when I was growing up.
You about living with siblings is true.
Yeah. What's the place you want to travel to?
Bora Bora.
That place is fire.
Bora Bora. That's the goal. That's my dream. Please, Bora Bora.
Hopefully somebody bless you with a trip to Bora Bora soon.
Oh God, I'm telling you. Please.
What inspires you?
What inspired honestly my siblings, my little sisters, they look up to me a lot. You know, seeing my family in a better place, you know, where we're at right now, knowing my people are good, like that's what keeps me going. Is I got people I got to do this for. It's not just for myself.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. I feel like I go so hard to try to change my family's life myself, so I can relate to that for sure. What is the biggest lesson you've learned in the industry so far?
The biggest lesson I learned in the industry so far: do not judge a book by its cover. and names don't mean nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Biggest 2 lessons I've learned.
I like that. And for my final question, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to someone who's just trying to get into music at the start?
It's not going to be easy. It takes a lot of work. Don't think that, you know, you'll wake up the next day and boom, you're just going to have what you wish for. Because you gotta put in that work, man. Like, it's all about work. You know, believing in yourself, believing in your craft, trying to better yourself as an artist. Like, just my biggest thing is evolving. It is never bad. You evolve as much as you can as an artist. Learn different techniques, you know, learn how to work with different sounds, different people. Don't just settle for one path. Try to find many, because, man, if you do, what you learn is unbelievable.
Nah, for sure. Do you have any final words for the people before you get out of here? The new single Chasing Blues that's out now. Go get it everywhere.
Make sure to go get my new single Chasing Blues. It is out on all platforms. You can follow me on Instagram at I am Liyah Chanel, all one word. You know, make sure you run them views up. Thank y'all so much for believing in me, and let's keep going.
Thank you, Liyah Chanel. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you, man.
No problem.
You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.